Welcome to the Youthful Kitchen Cultivators by the Meal Prep Artists. Hey everybody, Happy New Year! This is your host Danielle, and I hope you are all having a wonderful first of the year. 2026 is upon us.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you for stopping by. Today I am going to discuss how simple it is to make your own healthy, gut-friendly sourdough bread. And I have a guest speaker who helped me learn how to make sourdough bread. If this is your first time joining us, let me tell you my why. I have always loved working in the food industry as a server, bartender in the restaurant business. Growing up on a large farm in the Midwest has given me inspiration to help others learn how to eat wisely and how to spend their money sensibly on food. We also use ingredients that are very inexpensive, and most of the time you have them right in your cupboard. I find it most important to teach the youth how to grow their own food and bring it straight from the garden right to the table. Speaking of that garden, did you all get your things planted for winter? Remember, you can have a garden in the winter and things will be ready to get out of your garden in the spring so you can get ready for your spring planting. This is the relative that taught me how to make sourdough bread, and I will drop in the recipe as soon as we are done with me playing the conversation. Okay, tell me how you first got started with sourdough bread.
Friend gave me her sourdough starter, so then I had two starters, so I combined them together. She was taking too long, so I ordered a sourdough starter from San Francisco. They sent it to me and with instructions, and I had to feed it every day for like a week. So like if you let your starter go to sleep in the winter or in the summer when you're not making so much sourdough, you can, but you just have to make sure to feed it to make it stronger. It won't really die. It will just kind of go into hibernation. After like a week, it should be strong enough and producing a lot of bubbles. You want a lot of bubbles.
Now, also something interesting about sourdough is that you can dehydrate small pieces and those pieces can be revived back into making a new start. And that's how it gets to be so old. She goes on to explain.
Oh, so if you dehydrate it, so they'll dehydrate it in like a dehydrator. And then they'll send you like in granules, they'll send you it. So it's like dried bread. Some people have had their starter for like 80, 90, 100 years, like passed down through families.
Here she explains if you want to make different types using different flours.
You ever want to switch the type of flour because it really thrives if you use a consistent same flour every time. Get your flour to like a whole wheat flour to make it strong again.
Because when I did the rye one, I had to use a little bit of the starter that you'd given me.
As you make more rye, it'll get stronger and stronger.
But now I do half rye, half flour to make it not so heavy on the rye side because it doesn't rise very good. It's because it's more dense.
50-50, and then eventually I think you can go to more like 75-25. Like once it gets stronger to incorporate the rye into the different type.
That would make sense.
Because I know whole wheat can be difficult too.
Now she goes on to explain how you know when it's hibernating.
Kind of when it's going into hibernation. That's when some people think that your like starter died, but it didn't die.
And then it gets brown like water stuff on top of it when it sits in the fridge for a long time.
Then it will revive itself. That's when you want to feed it a little extra, give it a little more care. Like mine had been in hibernation for about a month. So I've had mine on the counter all week, and you got to keep it on the counter instead of putting it in the fridge. The warmth makes the cultures work faster.
Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to explain that to all of us. So overall, what you want to do is take 1 cup of water, 1 cup of flour, leave it sit out, and watch the bubbles grow. The next morning, go ahead and feed it again. After about 4 hours, you should see this growth. Now you are ready to create your own sourdough loaf. I have added all of the directions into the podcast notes. Read through those, follow along, send me a message if you have any questions. Hopefully you will have fun on your sourdough journey just as I have. Remember, this is all about gut health and keeping our stomachs happy with probiotics. Sourdough is a form of a probiotic. It has bacteria that is healthy for your system. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming podcast releases. If there are any items that you would like to get for your kitchen, including a sourdough starter, click on the link in my show notes for my link tree and shop around. Join me next week where we will be making a simple pasta with only 3 ingredients. Bye friends, see you next week.